let's get back to it. Make sure I've got everything running, except I have no desktop audio. There we go. That one. So, in case you're new here, obviously my name is Mr. Trader, and I'm playing through all of the Metal Gear games, starting from Metal Gear on the MSX2 all the way through to, well, we're up to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance now. Then we've just got Ground Zeroes and then Phantom Pain left, and that should be it. The only games we haven't played have been Metal Gear.
Alright, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Yeah,
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so, you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation.
But yes, last time when we played, God, this sort of story has so many elements to it. So we've defeated the wolf thing that's following us around now. He got reprogrammed. He's now our sidekick. We also defeated, I don't remember her name. She was able to attach arms to herself and basically become an octopus. So there's a lot
Right.
in this game.
Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Washing my ass. I've just got to remember that when I move, the camera resets. So if I want to look around something, I need to actually stop, look around.
Better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
I think I did a successful parry. Oh, that'll do it. Oh. I'm going there. Well, and I reckon that should be an S, because I managed to successfully parry a few attacks, now that I know how.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Damn it. No? Why can I not? There we go. Fine. 110%. That's right, because we did the health upgrade. Yeah. Ah, it's so much fun. Very sturdy boxes. So having all of them shit stacked out of them. I think they drop their item if you've got any items, and they drop them as soon as they get as soon as you get hit. Got a terminal. Back to where I came from. I feel like I am. Yeah. A little doorway or something.
Right. There is a void in these sewers.
paintings as well. Ooh, nice, yes. I can do that, but I don't want to. Crazy punks.
Ninja, cowabunga! Go ninja, go ninja, go!
Whoops. Need to not hang around in the background purple because TNT. Run! Oh well.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh,
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
yeah, I'm from America. Call me Ryden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
Why do they need to translate that?
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja hideout, Ninja man?
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Ah, damn Skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, You're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, maybe live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother skunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us whole a big dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at that zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy.
Why?
But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all day again.
I think if you don't read
So
the
you
subtitles, you can get the gist of what he's saying. It's just when you read the
Shame me not a
subtitles, you're like,
bad ass robot ninja man, same as you.
your mind
Me been strongest
freaks out.
cyborg
Like,
ever.
what am I
Even for them
reading? What the
phantoms in
hell?
black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain gonna get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Jesus Christ, just fucking go up and rattle the kid, why don't you? Fucking escape from the lab where he's a human test subject and you...
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as
You need to
well
go
as
to
a
the
little
terminal
peek at
and
the
you need to
level of their
press the
technology.
buttons. Push, push, push.
So
It's
what
one
about the
hand.
kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
You might also want to tell the kid that you're sending agents, because otherwise, with an attitude like that, he'll
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations.
they'll
while
show
the
up and the
lab
kid
is
will freak
closed.
out and
They're not gonna make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
I mean, in theory, yeah.
It's a box. How's that gonna help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
I'm gonna say, Kevin, you never fucking played a Metal Gear game in your life, because sticking around in boxes is what people do. Sneak up on him and oh. Well, it looks like I'm fighting. Ah. I can't remember if I can hold my ninja run button while trying to parry an attack. And also when they're yellow, glowing yellow, I can't. Hang on. You take old mate's hand off. But a flesh wound. Yeah. Holy shit. It's kind of cool how these guys adapt their fighting style based on what rooms they've got left. So if there's like this guy, he's obviously only fighting with one hand with legs. Where's another one? Oh, because I was just hitting his leg. His arm, huh? Alright. He's getting a run every time he turns yellow.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
That was cool.
You're under attack!
Duh. Ah, there we go. Probably a bigger fight than what I could be. Fighting at the moment. Oops, grab. Grab. Yes.
They keep on coming.
At least they're not that distorted. Destroy. That's cool. Get off. I'm getting absolutely slaughtered. I can't remember if it's like targeting. Like if you can target a particular enemy so that it's always locked on. What's oh, the hell is what? That all of them?
Good, Raiden. Very good.
Very good. Ooh, hey. Okay. So I can cut through a variety of other doors. For some reason I can't walk up there.
The approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Oh. Is a sewer full of water really the best place to deploy something that has flamethrower? Because, I mean, yeah, it does damage, but you just need to lay down for half a second and you're all set. Oop, did I get it? Okay. I got an achievement. You can't see what the achievement is because the rest of the text is just off on the screen. Let me look. Achievements. Pond scum. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello, baby. Yeah. You seem to come in at just the right time during every stream, don't you? How you doing? Yeah. Well, I don't even get a pat. Point of even having a cat. Comes inside and doesn't want to have a pat. Oh, you got me as well. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there. Ah, double shot. Okay, how about now? You want up? You want up, silly kitty? Come on, baby. Come on, little baby. Yes, no. Yeah. The indecisiveness of cats. I can get up there and attack him. Very nice. Oh. Oh, asshole. There we go. So don't go too far off.
Raiden, I have discovered the entrance to the lab. Sending coordinates to your Soliton radar.
To go through here. Another. There's another cardboard box we could pick up. Get an item box. Also get up this now. And all of the moves that Raiden has in his arsenal, climbing up, like running up vertical walls isn't a thing. You can run down them, and in cutscenes you can run up them, but yeah, it's just another way into that. There we go. That's a thing. The electrolyte pack. Okay. Another box. Gearathon, receive entrance.
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You
Oh
should
yeah,
find a
that's a good
terminal
point.
there. Something to use to upload
Because
mission
it's suddenly
parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps.
with this game,
But first,
I've
you
got
need
to
to
have
take
the
a
actual
dump.
game window open and not my
Wait,
chat,
what?
my
dump?
stream overlay,
A
because
digital optical output
otherwise
mounted proxy.
the game
You'll
doesn't
need
respond.
one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. Tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with.
I might be able to.
How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be
Hmm.
able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Let me do some rearranging of windows. I go. Like so. I can hear the work. This one. There we go. Now I can see the chat and I can see the gameplay. So glad I bought a second monitor earlier this year. Just been like day to day, I don't use it. I might have a video open or something that I'm watching while I'm working or something like that. But
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your special.
but yeah, I don't really use it all that much outside of streaming. How's that? Is that any better? Down a smidgen perhaps. Hopefully that's better. Dead. Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, okay. Up there. Ah. Didn't forget that.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections. Please do your best to avoid being seen.
Yeah, I'll try my best, but no. Yeah, yep. It's a most radical departure from the Metal Gear formula since, well, Metal Gear Acid, which was a turn-based card game. It's super fun once you get hang of the controls, and it's super satisfying to go ahead and just give everyone a good cutting.
There was classified data embedded in that hand. It appears that man underwent modification at the Patriot facility, just as you did.
Yeah.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking their brains.
Jesus.
Yeah, the
Are they
story's a
making
little
these
more
kids into cyborgs?
gory and
Wait,
hardcore
The
than...
cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Electrolyte pack.
Probably best you stay out of there. We don't want to risk harming any of the brains.
Yeah. It's fun in there. Pole arm. Gotta have that. There we go. The hacking is that quick. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I mean, this game's got everything from holographic, floaty camera things
to
to
locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
beat. Nice. Where is sit down with me. You right there, little baby? Do you wanna hop up? Or are you just happy to sit there and rub against the little lever that controls the gas lift? Hey, I'm offering you pats. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a Pokemon that looked exactly like this. It was, I don't know, called Armageddon or something like that, I don't know. Run! You try and punt me like a football, you bastard. Nope, can't do that. Not yet. Don't know how I can walk with such an uneven surface, but come on. There we go. Zap. Oh, piss off. Okay, so it's up there, is it? Oh, there's one way around. Feels a bit absurd piloting this thing. There you go. We're here. D.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs.
There we
Let's
go.
try using it to access the lab server.
I never noticed that first time around. Although, isn't the official way to do USB is you put it in, then you turn it around, try and put it in again, and it doesn't work. So you turn it around the original way, put it in, and it eventually goes in.
Send us what you do, Hank. You've already commenced the plan. The Sears program? Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain.
Ooh, I like your accent. Where you from? I'm Liberian. Oh, I'm sorry, I like your accent. Where you from?
Our work is astonishing. And your work is late. We need to ship before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. Make your point.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
They say that USB Type-C is supposed to resolve that issue,
But have you
but
any idea
there've been,
what they
I'm
cost?
sure there have been a few times where I have tried to plug in a USB Type-C and it hasn't gone in first time, even though it's unidirectional or multi-directional.
We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
But just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
There's a good catch with that clip.
You see that, Kev? Inmani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said.
Yeah, it takes
They've
itself
already
less seriously
started
than
some
the other
rates on
Metal
VR
Gear
training.
games. Like,
There must be more than just what
the
I
other
found
Metal
here.
Gear games had
What
some
about the
absolute
VIP in the
gut-busting
suit?
moments.
I'll find out. You definitely seem familiar.
But,
Right. I'm going after the kids.
absolute gut-busting moments, but, at the same time, it was very serious. Oh, no. There's a door. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, come on. There we go. Push button. Save entry. Yeah. I don't know if it's modeled after any other
Can't find George.
games, but
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
I think
No
Devil
way.
May Cry
I
is a
merged the
similar
GPS
sort of hack
location
and
of our
slash
entry
game.
with all my
I think.
movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You
Where
think they got to him first?
combat is
I don't
very
know.
satisfying.
I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
I haven't played any of the Devil May Cry games, but yeah, from what I can recall, I think they're similar sorts of things. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I hear lots of good things about the game, but the series, but I've never actually played it.
Bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
And then shadow. There we go.
Then switch to biped mode. Careful. It is all
Whoops.
new battle now.
The Metal Gear games knew that they were over the top, at times action. You know, it knew that it paid tribute to a lot of, you know, like spy stuff, and also in number 4 and parts of number 1 as well. Like samurai sort of stories. But this one just takes the 2 and just like really runs with it. Blade mode is so much fun. It's like bullet time, but you get to slash the living shit out of everything. Okay, cool. Where'd he go? Oh. Shit. Yeah, yep. I absolutely loved that in Fallout. I thought it was it felt like cheating at first, but then it made it more into a turn-based kind of, well, almost turn-based kind of system that I can't remember if the first Fallout games were turn-based or whether they were just real-time strategy. Yeah, different strategy elements to it. Firing like an ant. Cyborg to cyborg. I really reckon this is Dr. Krieger's Dr. Krieger's wet dream. Anything he loves more than bum fights with shock gloves is cyborg fights. Yeah, I only played, well, I played 3, a little bit of Vegas, and I've got 4, which I've put some hours into, but I haven't put too many hours into. But, yeah, they're all fun games. In Skyrim, God, I've put 300 plus hours into Skyrim. I never thought that I would like Skyrim as much as I did, because RPGs have never really been my gig. Yeah, well, in 3, Fallout 3, everything stopped. But in 4, they changed it to that everything just slowed right down. Colonel. He's still had that dummy thickness going, especially in old age. In Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, I didn't get to steal his shit, his spine or whatever it is that you get out of him.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before.
Yeah, Snake's
Stephen Armstrong. As
still got
Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already
still got that thickness even.
The nomination in 2020.
Well, I can't remember how old he is in Metal Gear Solid 4. He's like in his
2
40s or
years
50s
ago,
or something, but he's got the
grand
body
jury
of like a
investigated
60 or
his ties to
70-year-old.
certain private
World Marshal, one of the biggest PMCs out there.
So
I remember.
The biggest ever since the Big Five
surprising
split
still.
up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines.
Yeah.
Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids,
Yeah,
stand
you're
aside while they
understanding how
build an
you're
army of cyborgs?
understanding of how
You
the
heard
world
them.
works.
We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just no. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? They are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin, out.
Yeah, you've done it right. You pissed him off. Push Bhutan receive attention. There we go. What's up there? Ah, red phosphorus grenade. Okay, for use against things with IR. Jesus. God. I honestly thought I spent a lot of time in Skyrim. Like there were days where I'd literally play like all day, and one or two moments where I thought, you know, what am I doing? Jesus. But then, like, come on, if I wasn't playing Skyrim, I'd be doing something else. So what am I whinging about? But yeah, that's nothing compared to the hours others and yourself have put in. Jeez. But it's such a great game. Like, it's the sort of thing you can and you do just wander around and see the sights, or get yourself into little fights here and there, or
what do you mean?
in the case of myself, when I finished the game, I was still wanting to play it, so I just went around and I was taking all of the mead bottles from all of the houses that I could get. I've got barrels in my
Unbelievable.
I can't remember which property it is that I've got in one of the towns, and it is just stacked completely full of mead bottles. And occasionally I'll grab them all out and drop them all at the same time and just watch the drama unfold. Like, you'll be wandering waist deep in bottles in some rooms, and the game will crash if you put them in the wrong area. It's just so much fun.
Shit!
Oh, come on, Raiden. You've got a blade that can cut through everything.
George! Raiden?
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it?
Yeah, there's some things in Skyrim that I never really worried about, like the making potions and that sort of stuff.
Blow his brains out. Surrender, or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
Why not both?
Right in. Don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo! Surrender! I won't ask again.
He looks a little too happy to be
George.
like to be putting a gun to the kid's head.
I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I
Oh,
swear!
put him down, scientist. Come on. There you go. I feel I deserve the scene in that one. I can't believe they bloody you with a mariachi uniform. Like that's so Richie Toja's Pancho Vanilla. Like so obviously stereotyped. Okay. I don't know why I didn't have that equipped for white armor. I bought it. I didn't. I still have not got anywhere near enough points for that. I've got the pole arm. Here's 2. Yeah, lots of, I guess, like cliffhanger sorts of vibes going on. Like you don't know what's going to happen, but then the thing that you think is going to happen happens anyway. What? Oh, yes, we will take Falling Lightning. Yeah, it's I guess because it doesn't fit the typical Metal Gear mold of tactical espionage action. It's just hack and slash that just happens to be made by Kojima Productions.
Still investigating a motive. President Hamilton is on his way to
Also
the Middle
riding,
East this
watching
morning for his
TV while you're
scheduled visit
driving.
with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother.
George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more for star while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
I was going to say the kid seems like he's on like he's on coffee.
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw,
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
me don't, but
Killing isn't fun in games.
I don't know, it feels pretty fun in this game. Real life's obviously different.
remember that.
There's 80 members, that's not bad at all. Now stop by every now and again and have a look at the pins that are up for sale and trade and stuff like that. And
You cannot resign.
Sorry,
always some
Boris,
good
it's
designs
done.
in there.
Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You can at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Ryder. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes. It's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Ryder, I...
Hold that thought.
Fuck you, asshole!
What kind of action game would it be without the old blow up the car with a rocket and have it spiral over a barrier? Oh, yeah, you've done it.
I will patrol ahead.
Military cyborg, you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Well, it's okay because he's a white guy.
Guess you better arrest me then.
He's not, you know, some black dude who's trying to pass off fraudulent checks or, you know, try and sell cigarettes or something like that. There's no need for the cops to go and harass him. Oops. Yoink. Come on, I want that left hand. I can't get that left handle settled for that. Eaton spine. Ooh. All of them? That's all of them. Okay, I have a little thing. Let's talk the wolf on. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, hey, that's nice. I've got the little pup as well. The wolf pup. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, more. Oh. Mine. Yep. Just but a flesh wound. He's dead. It's a bait. Okay.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Oh, well, on now. Where the bloody ends? Ah, that's a little lightning attack. That was cool. Discord. Ah. Because I have got desktop audio turned on for the sound. I thought, oh, have I got a Discord notification? I've been getting a few lately, but yes. Oh. Drop that there gun. Oops. Ah. I want to grab that. Right. Check that out later. Right now, fire. Oh no, I have got it. Oh. That's alright. I thought for some reason I had. Didn't have any health left. That's what I want. Steal his spine or whatever it is that I've got. Good kill. And it's a B.
HQ, requesting the zone be designated for heightened security. Roger. Upgrading security status.
Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business.
Yeah, it's happened a few times to me as well.
When it can save
You're watching someone and I hear something like, "Oh, don't tell me that this has crashed or this has done this," and like,
they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
This was their stream.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers.
The few work meetings that I've been
I'm doing this,
part of
I have
recently.
to. I
Be
can't
sitting
save
there
those
and I'll
kids from
hear
becoming
the
cyborgs,
Facebook
but I can
ding.
stop them from becoming
It's
murderers.
co-workers,
succeed.
sending me another
So you
meme
get
or
all
something
the
like
brains
that.
back. Then what?
Just so
Turns out now it's
happens
just
I know
there.
great cybernetic
Someone in the
surgeon.
meeting notification.
Doctor,
But I'm always
he cannot.
diving from the
You
phone
won't
looking,
change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
hoping to get a good laugh
And
during
your wife and
the boring
son?
meeting.
What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
Rose is in New Zealand.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated
Probably for the
condemns
same
you
reason
and your
that
actions as
all of the
unlawful.
soldiers in Peace
And a
Walker
pain in the
and
asshole.
Portable Ops all look
Now,
the same.
increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, Tavarish. Spasiba.
Oh, hey, can you grab me with you? Like, everything is just so absurd in this game. It's just fantastic. Although actually, that is a move that that Raiden did in 4. They tried to grab him with some kind of tether, and he ended up grabbing one by the leg, spinning it around, and just taking out a whole bunch of them at the same time. Still find it kind of weird that these things have blood in them. Oh, cardboard box. There we go.
You will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof.
Well, one can always hope.
Buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Yeah, that's so much fun cutting that glass. Going in and messing up people's desks so when they come in Monday morning, but got nothing there. Yeah, I just learned that our gym down the road from us is opening back up again, but they're limited to 10 people. So that'll be good to get back to the gym, but at the same time, you know. Oh, because my battery's gone flat in your controller. What the hell? Hopefully. There we go, that's better. I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm not going to be the peak physical person that I was when I was in the late teens, but still good to go to the gym every now and again and work out. And good chance to get through my YouTube playlist as well. I've got 100 and something videos on my to watch list. So just add a whole bunch to a playlist and just watch them all. Go for a walk on the... Come on, hit it. There we go. Yeah, I'm the same, like, introverted as anything, but when it comes to the gym, like, first time I went, which was probably back in
I am reviewing the pre-flight
14
checklist
or so,
I have
did
had
feel
contractors
nervous
to
about
handle
it, but
shipping the
then
brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
somebody told me that when people go to work out,
Right, of course.
they just,
Need I remind you that we live in the golden age
they're just
of
there to work
unmanned
out.
flight?
They don't give a
Even
shit
manned
about
helicopters
anybody.
possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It
They're
is
just there to
simple, really.
get what's done
So
and then
simple that
piss
I can
off. And I
continue
thought,
to monitor
you
your
know,
status
that's
and
true.
marshal
So,
security from the
you
pilot
know,
seat. I must say,
standing there,
for the world's largest
I'm
PMC,
walking on the treadmill and I'm
security
watching
procedures are quite poor,
Mario
quite
speedrun videos or, you know, deep dives
Sadly,
about
I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove
in-depth
most
dives
useful.
about
So
how
please, do
coins
feel free
work
to
in Super
contact me
Mario
whenever you
64
like.
and
Appreciate it,
shit.
Doc.
Is look around and, you know, if I don't give a shit about what other people are doing, then other people aren't giving a shit about what I'm doing. We popping up, there we go. There's my baby. Pause this and let's have your pats. I thought you would have been back outside by now. Because it's sort of decent weather outside. My little baby. I'd go for a walk now because the weather's starting to get better, and you know, working from home, I have the opportunity to go for a walk. But those goddamn magpies! I don't get swooped by magpies often, but when I do, oh, they're just a pain in the ass because they will follow you for a good distance, and you need to. No, there you go. That's a good scratch. They're a pain in the ass, and you've got to walk backwards and keep an eye on them. Otherwise, they'll swoop you. Oh yeah. They're self-aware. They know exactly what they're doing to anyone who walks even close to their nest, and they don't give a shit. They're I understand why they swoop, and there've been people saying, "Well, should we cull magpies? Should we do this?" And I'm like, no, don't walk near their nest. You know, don't say, "Well, if some guy broke into my house, I'd hit him with a baseball bat or something like that." Don't go saying that, and then saying at the same time, "Oh, you know, maybe we should be taking care of magpies," because it's just... Oh, we got a drum. Drum from Metal Gear Solid 4. I didn't realize that there were magpies in the States. I thought that
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending back up.
Yeah, I thought they were native to. Fucking got him good, eh? There's only a handful of countries they were in, and Australia just being the most popular, other than the most plentiful, I guess. Oh. No, that arm. I want that arm. Did I get that arm? I don't think I got that arm. Yeah, okay. Huh. Yeah, because let me think of the black butcher bird. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so be thankful that you don't have Australian magpies around, because all you have to do is just Google swooped by magpie, and you'll see lots of videos of people going for like bike rides and stuff like that, and getting swooped. Last time I was swooped, I was walking down near my old high school, and there was a magpie nest there, which I didn't realise. I was walking along, had my wireless headphones in. They're like sport headphones with a little cable that connects the two earbuds, so that they don't fall off if they fall out. And the bird got so close, actually knocked the headphone out of my ear, or the earphone. And it's got one of those little hooks that hook over your ear to keep it solidly in place while you're running. So it there you go. Yeah, so I had to I walked backwards for a good distance, keeping my eye, like making solid eye contact with it, because as soon as I would walk, like I'd turn around and walk off, it'd still come after me. So, here, I suppose. But yet a family friend who lives, wherever he lives, probably about a 5-minute drive from here. He feeds them every day, or he leaves food out, whether it's bread or some mince occasionally or whatever, and they just adore him. I think they might even tell their friends. You know, if you see Bruce wandering along, then don't attack him, because he's one of the good guys that feeds us. So, oh, yellow. Yep. Oh, he got good. Not so tough without your little hammer now, are you, champ? Huh. What's this one? Oh, got me good. Can you just do the peace sign fade out? Yeah. Yeah, we I don't think I ever saw, like, I've been to the States 3 times, but I've never seen a raccoon. I saw possum, and no, raccoon, squirrel. Oh, I can't climb up there. There we go, that's what I want. Oh, and wait. Nope, run. I don't know how you can have that many hits and cuts the head and still be living. Okay, so I didn't get the health that I wanted out of the guy, but that's fine. I think he's dead. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess in middle of nowhere, Ohio, I guess they're not. Oh, no. Oh, stab me one, ain't you? Jeez. Get them floating in the air. They're not as common, maybe. But I was quite pleased when I did get to see a squirrel in New York. We were lining up to, waiting around to get on the ferry to the Statue of Liberty, and got to see one. It was sitting right there, so I got a nice, good close-up photo with my DSLR. Yeah, I've heard of some trying to break into houses, jimmying open doors and stuff like that. Guess they're like how smart crows are. We had plenty of crows at work, and they learnt how to, come on, there we go, how to best extract food from, like if people dropped packets of chips or something like that, they would know how to get the chips open and how to get the chips open, which packages give the best food, when food was likely to appear, and yeah, they they certainly knew their stuff. It was quite amusing to watch. And then you've got some other birds. I don't know what sort of bird it is. It's not a magpie, it's more white and black rather than black and white. But I'm not lying when I say in the average day it will try and fly through the window about 100 times. Because we've got a big curved window that looks outside, and the bird will sit on the little bench that's nearby and try and fly into the wall, fly through the window. It'll go thump, and it'll sit there for a second and go, oh, why couldn't I get through? I'm going to try again. Thump. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe if I just try it again. Thump. And some days, yeah, it'll be 100 times that it'll try and get through. And it's not until people walk past and scare it off that that they disappear for the day. I think I have heard a raccoon scream, and it's truly a sight to behold. Yeah, when they get ballsy like that, you wonder what it is that you can do to stop them, because
you cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground.
They're in there because they know that there is something. They know that there is food to be had if they're just persistent about it. Whether it's food given to them whether it's food given to them because food given to them willingly, or food left out accidentally.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory.
When they're persistent and angry about getting food, you wonder what it is you can do.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
Again, kinda sucks that I can't use my AR display while fighting.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
Well, the court says I can no longer do that, so... Ah. You want to not knock me out every 2 seconds there, champ? Gorilla. Bastards. Not my fault. Monkey bastard hands. Oops. Oh, fuck. Come on. I got this to run. Try and not get choked out, I guess. Run. And work out where away from here is and go for it. Oh, you got mine? Not doing that, mate. Hey. How many sword hits to the junk in one take before? Before they hit the bucket. Come on, I want to get the other thing. Okay, let's Naruto run our way. I get you one fuck choked out. Let me check this video. Mute that for a second. I mean, they kind of look adorable, but little vulturous rats. Oh. Yeah. I'm wondering if American possums, like North American possums, because the Australian possums are adorable. Especially the ringtail possum. They're adorable little things, but I think the opossum? The opossum is, yeah, very angry. Very, very angry looking things. Yeah, I've come across a few possums here in my time. What the fuck we're going this way. A friend of mine lives up the hill from us in a very forested area, and he regularly had, well, when he lived out, he's living in another town now.
Use it to return to the surface.
When he was still living with his parents, they frequently got possums, and they'd sit on the balcony and get food. Like, they'd stop by for a feed every now and again. It was really adorable, and the scariest bit was when they would fall out of trees, or jump out of trees and land on. I have to defeat them. Jump out of trees and land on the roof of the carport, which was tin. Because you'd be laying there at night, just about to fall asleep, and then you'd hear a massive bang as you'd get this animal that weighed, a couple of kilos. They weren't the heaviest of creatures, but they were heavy enough to make a boom when they would land on the roof of the carport. And just scare the living shit out of you, especially when being up the hill in a heavily forested area, you would hear nothing. You'd hear nothing all night. There'd be no cars, no other people, no. Like, even if you did hear things like kangaroos, there'd just be little kind of rustling as they would. There we go. Just little bits of rustling as they would just bounce through some bushes or something like that. Yeah, when those possums had hit the carport, bang!
Right. It would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Proceed to the right from the exit. You will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
Bird. Devils. Ooh, yeah. Angry boy. Ooh, yeah, he angry. Angry koalas are a sight to behold. Because trying to find a good video of it. Maybe. depends on the size of the koala, but that's what one sounds like when it's sort of what it sounds like when it's angry. The one that a friend and I came across a bunch of years ago was a very deep kind of growl, and honestly, it was a bit weird because you would data terminal, because it would make a kind of noise as it was basically telling you, get away from me because this is my territory and I don't want you coming and harassing me. All we were really doing was just going for a walk. Oh, come on. But come on, I want get me some health. Oh yeah, got to unmute. Oops. Oh, so there is a lock on, and it's currently R1. Ah. I couldn't blow him up. And I want to get the health out of this guy. Oh, guess not. Get another cardboard box. And a race.
Enemy ahead, Raiden! Avoid fighting if you can.
That's what I'm after. Take you to spawn. Yeah, knowing me, they would want to put me in a box full of huntsmans, and that would just be an absolute deal breaker for me because no. I have a hard enough time dealing with one at home when we do come across one, let alone a whole box full of them. Yeah, which would be a huntsman. people think they know what big spiders look like, but yeah, we've had a spider so big in our house not long after we moved into this house that I ended up having to literally vacuum it up. Vacuumed it up and then ended up putting the vacuum cleaner outside for a couple of days to make sure it was actually dead. These days our technique for dealing with them is a little more... There we go, finally got a hand. Is a little better. I'll knock it off the roof with a stiff broom, and then wife will drop a big heavy book on it, and then we'll step on the book, make sure it absolutely is dead. So we've got a plan sort of up, but if it's just myself, like if I'm the only one around, then I can do it. I just need to really fucking stab at the thing with a stiff bristled broom to make sure that I don't, like, that it doesn't run, because they like to hide, and often if you don't kill one, it'll run off somewhere and you won't see where it is because they move quickly as well. So yeah, the biggest ones that we've come across, legs and all, have been about the size of my palm. And they don't know, you don't know that they're there sometimes. Like, you wander out, you'll just be going about your business and you'll look up on the roof and you're like, oh shit, there's one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd. I don't think I'd handle wolf spiders well either. Spiders that big, like smaller spiders, don't really worry me, but the bigger spiders are in that uncanny region where they're like mice, where they leave, yeah, Holly just said they leave a corpse. They're also too big to squash. Like, there is substance to them. They're not like a little spider that you squish them, the end. Yeah. Yuck. Side spider. Yeah, okay, so they can be as big as your palm. Oh. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. But yeah, spiders of that size, they're not. They're not. You just can't squish them because there is some crunch to them, and yeah, it is not fun. Grab his spine. Is that it? Is there another one? Ugh. Yeah, if Peanut found one, he would be the sort to eat it. Abby would be the sort to play with it for sport. And it would run off and she'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And that'd be the end of it. Let's have a... That's like she's heading in the wrong direction. The only thing that Peanut has really brought us has been a mouse. We came home one night, back when he was allowed outside, and he just wandered through the door, and we thought nothing of it. Same old. And turns out he had a mouse, so I've got a little bucket shaped like a Lego brick that stores his toys in there. So I was able to scoop it up and chuck it over the back fence, but yeah. Where is this other? I've still got an alert. I can't see where. I hope I haven't soft-locked the game. Camel crickets. Those are something I've never heard of. Okay. We've got a cave cricket and we've got a... I might have come across one at some point, but yeah. I want to know where the last enemy is. I don't think there is one. I think I've actually soft-locked the game. Let's go restart. Last checkpoint. Yeah, we don't have... Oh well. We do have a mouse. I wouldn't call it a problem. We've had mice in the wall before, but we've taken care of that with rat sacks and little rat food things. Oh. But it hasn't really been that much of an issue. Right. Jump towards Azza. Oh yeah, okay, they're fairly sizable. So, yeah, some people that can and do love these things. Snakes don't particularly bother me. I'd rather not have one in the house if I can help it. And I would also not like to come across one while walking. But yeah, they don't particularly bother me. But my friend, the same one who lived up the hill, he would routinely go hunting for snakes. He knew where all of the ones around his house live, and he'd say to me, you know, oh, let's go out for a walk. Yeah, cool. I want to go check on this snake, and he'd lift up bits of tin, like there we go. Dead? No, not dead yet. Yeah, he'd pick them up and by the tail and just hold them up and like, oh, check out this one. Oh yeah, growing quite nicely. And hello, how you doing, rude dude? I've got no food for you, handsome boy. There we go. What a good boy. Really is no food for you. It's a chocolate mousse cup. Belly. Wingy belly. Oh, let me move that out of the way for you, so you can have a sit. What a sturdy boy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we get lizards every now and again. It's mostly if you go looking, like you actually go looking for them, such as like lifting up rocks in the garden and stuff like that you'll come across. And we've also got skinks. That's what we call them, I think. That's their common name. I don't know if they go by other names, but a drop-tailed skink. And the skink, if threatened, will just drop its tail. But the tail will just come straight off, and it'll run off and hide, and then in a matter of I don't know, weeks or months, it'll just grow a new one.
Those you'd prey on. Really?
Can drop it literally at the drop of a hat, because it's a defense mechanism.
But they were people. You ever think about
them? To escape from
when
prey.
You're chopping them into hamburger?
They're adults. They made their choice.
Sure, they're adults. Sure, they signed up for this. Right on the dotted line of their BMC contract. Usually they're no strangers to war. In fact, many times they already lost a limb or two. Many times they were out of work and starving on the street. So yes, they signed up for surgery to fight God knows where.
Then again, so
How else would you provide for your family when your country's embroiled in civil war? Pain receptors shut down, pumped full of fear-inhibiting nanomachines and sent right into the blender? Your blender? But they made their choice, right? Open your eye and see, Raiden.
I've seen plenty.
Then listen. Those battlefield emotions that the nanos suppress. Listen to them.
What are you talking about?
Shh.
There he is! Kill him!
Can we take him?
What's wrong? The way he killed all the others? Oh God.
Yeah.
Please God, don't let me die.
Let's do this!
This isn't fair. Little punk. Listen closely now.
Die!
This
The thing that absolves me of guilt in these games is knowing that it's just believe.
Is something the matter, Raiden?
Run, my friend Sam, that you're an asshole. You're an asshole.
I've nearly saved enough to bring Mama to the States. Finish him off! Whatever it takes to be free of this torture. Stop it! What am I even fighting for?
Not that police chief, the other one. Not that one, the other one. Take this fight from out of the trees. So not only does Raiden, you know, cut them up, he also takes their spine. That's the good kind of soldier that Raiden is. At least it kind of looks like their spine. And on top of that, he's ruining people's souvenir stands. That's the mole, that's the mole. Three.
Raiden, are you injured?
I thought they had a choice. A fair choice.
Yeah, I think it's...
Not like you.
People
are
different.
I don't know, like a battery pack or something like that? I don't know.
You're all the same, huh? You and your
brothers. They did explain it, but
mankind for our
wasn't entirely paying attention at that point.
My statement has upset you. I apologize.
No, it's... I know you're right.
As for AIs, we adapt as we learn. Just as any intellect operates, man or machine, altering the course of mankind is not among my defined directives.
I guess that's a relief.
Samuel's behavior does not match established parameters.
You know him?
Affirmative. We served together on 3 previous missions. He proved most capable.
You think highly of him?
I have always found him dependable. Until now.
Until he was reprogrammed by the doctor.
I'll patrol ahead. You follow. Raiden, your current emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
So I can... But I can't do my little Naruto run. I can't do blade mode either. Still go ahead and ruin people's cars though. If I don't know, if someone came up to me and said, hey, we can give you a machine to give you, like, enable you to talk to machines, color me interested. Because color me interested if I had total control over it. If I didn't, like if it wasn't, I don't know, say like provided by Facebook where they had all of your data. And that's why I run Home Assistant on my home network, because I want to be in total control of my data and not have some system that, you know, if the server's shut down, I've got nothing.
Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you! How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
My name is Monsoon, of the Winds of Destruction.
You know, like,
yeah, I guessed as much.
I'm not a superhero-y kind of person, but isn't that just, Daredevil, the Marvel? Basically just Daredevil with long hair.
Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me,
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Who saves the weak from the
Could
man
very well
who
be.
saves the weak?
You're the ones exploiting them.
I
You
like
take
the
advantage of
idea.
their weakness.
Metal Gear Solid 4 delves in it pretty deeply. The use of nanomachines for
Kill or be killed, Jack.
like monitoring of health, suppression of illness, like in 4, Meryl and everyone else can drink contaminated water, but because they've got the nanomachines inside their body, nanomachines sort that out and make just about any water drinkable. And Johnny would always, or Akiba would always shit himself or get stomach aches or whatever because he had no nanomachines and he couldn't, like he was eating the same food and drinking the same food as them, eating the same food and drinking the same water as them, and he'd been affected by it. So yeah, if nanomachines were something that you could have implanted that you had full control over, I've got no issues with augmenting humans with technology like that. When I was a kid, I watched, don't know whether you've seen it, Goku Midnight Eye, about a cop named Goku.
Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course.
He lost his eye while on an assignment, and he got it replaced by a computerized eye. And he could use that to zoom in on stuff. He could use it to reprogram, like control other computers around him. It was really cool.
After the Patriots, I thought I could walk off the battlefield and
yeah, it was really cool.
into a normal life.
But here I
idea.
am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists.
Yeah, this one
I told
was.
myself this was about justice.
I don't remember his
about
last name,
protecting
but
the weak.
yeah,
But I was wrong.
no relation.
And you admit it.
But there's only two. I think it's like
young that killing your enemies felt
one
good.
of a mini series.
Really good.
It's like 2 episodes.
In America, my friends,
anime,
my family,
more for
they
adults.
helped me forget the devil inside. But who am I kidding?
But if you ever find it and watch it, it's a really good watch because one of the people that Goku has to fight is a woman who is literally a motorcycle. She has handlebars coming out of her back, and one of the guys climbs on her back and rides her around like a motorcycle, and she runs like a dog. It's really weird. But,
is back.
well, that'll do it. I thought he had white blood. Artificial blood.
Doctor, turn off my pain inhibitors.
What? This is madness. You
do it.
All right.
Ah, there you go. You feel alive now, do you, Biden?
Pain. This is why I fight.
Not for the children, not for the peace of the world, but because just like Grey Fox, hurt me more.
My nature.
You've lost your mind.
Cauterized.
Who's next?
I'll take this dance. No, Sam. Report back to the chief. He's mine.
Listen to Daredevil, he knows what he's talking about.
You're the boss. I misjudged you. You are like us after all.
Now you're just being nasty.
It's a weird laugh because his mouth moves, but it doesn't.
Actually, why don't I give you a demonstration?
His mouth moves, but the laugh never really touches the rest of his face.
Let her rip.
There we go, now we're talking. Sweet as rock music. Oh, come on. Yeah. Thank you for leaving me with 0.6% health. since learning how to parry, this game has gotten so much better. Come on, parry. Ah, okay, so can't hit him while with purple. Yeah. As I said, I reckon this is just straight up Dr. Krieger. Dr. Krieger's lust for mech fights. Why yes, Daredevil, whatever your name is, I am at Monsoon. You get me good. Damn it. Damn it. He keeps saying back to the earth with me, but he hasn't sent me back to the earth. Throw some shit at me.
Welcome to my utopia of death.
Well, at least I get dealing nano paste out of it. Where are they getting all of these items to sell it?
I have won this.
Where does one get abilities like this? Because It'd be nice to be able to pull yourself apart and stretch yourself out like that, but got you. Oh. Right there. To actually use the lock-on feature that this game provides. Dude. Yeah, no worries at all. I think I'm just about done here. As soon as I'm done with this fight, I'm disappear and have some lunch. So yeah, it was nice catching up. If you enjoyed sitting here watching robots fighting, some pretty sweet music. Yeah, yep. Providing I don't have anything pop up. Yeah, time zones are a bitch. Absolutely hate them, but yeah, what can you do? Yammer. Throw some shit. Nice guy. More shit. Whoops. They got me. Ah. Yep. Ah, 17% left. 10% left. Come on. Ah, bring back the big spinning wheel of flaming garbage. Oop. Ah. Oh, fuck. Okay, so now he's chucking the shit for real, and now he's going to try and spot me the whole hour. How's that thing even magnetic?
I'll put you under, weakling.
Ah, checkpoint.
Now what will you do? Jack Ripper.
Here's what we'll do.
You're dead.
Oh. Just didn't make that button press.
Now what will you do? Jack Ripper. You're dead. Bullseye.
Absolutely fucking destroyed. And off with his head. Oh yeah. That's a fight. And I got a B. It's not bad. Can't remember what Xandatsu is.
Or be killed.
Don't be ashamed.
I don't know how
It's only
he
nature running its course.
he's still able to survive with his head literally lopped off.
No, I passed one to you.
I got
Sure
his
as the sun
cheeseburger.
will rise. The slaughter will continue. Now, I return to the earth. Wind blows, rain falls. The strong
Neat.
prey on the weak. All is as it should be.
And he did.
Right in?
I'm fine, Kevin. Relax. I'll get the brains. I don't want this for anyone else.
All right, man.
Later.
I don't know. The name Kevin Washington seems like the most, like one of the most American names you can get. Raiden's like, that Kojima's like, well, how do we, well, we need some names. Like, give me some American names for things that take place in America. Like, Kevin Washington? Like, yes, that's it. Good job. Pay raise. Technical side. Yes, let's customize them more. Survey. No, I don't need that. Still haven't done enough Fox Blade. I'd probably have money for Fox Blades if I could. If I just stopped spending money on shit like fuel cell upgrades. Canberra. You know what? I can go all out.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
Checkpoint. Okay. Let's go to the title screen and let's finish things up here. So, oh, that was very enjoyable. It's a fun game. Lots of good gory kills and combos and things like that. So, quite cool. Yeah. Anyway, let's call it here. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by, followed, subscribed, donated, bought merch, joined the Discord, stopped by to chat, you know, all of that good stuff. Always very much appreciated when people stop by for a chat. So,